Okay, problem number 25 is a problem where we are allowed to use our calculator, and this one's going to be a little more thought-provoking than some of the straightforward skill problems. You have to read this problem maybe a couple times to understand what we're being asked. Let's get started. It says a function f is defined for x values that are greater than 0 with f of pi equals 1. Now, let's just think about what that means. It means when x is pi, y is equal to 1, we have a point. And they tell us f prime. They don't give us what f is. They give us f prime of x. Okay, that's good to know. I'm sure we're going to use that. It says use the tangent line of f at x equals pi to approximate the value of f of 4. See, because pi is 3.14, it's close to 4. And determine whether this estimation is an overestimate or underestimate. So let's first get started. If we're going to write the equation with tangent line, we need to know two things, a point and the slope. They've provided a point, so we can start our equation like this. Y minus the y value equals blank for the m, the slope, times x minus the x value, pi. Point slope form. And what we need to do now is find m, the slope. So to find the slope of our function, we need to first find the derivative. Well, they provided us with the derivative. So let's evaluate f prime of x when x is pi. Well, you can type that into your calculator. They told us that f prime of x is sine of 1 over x. So I typed in the sine of 1 over pi into our calculators, and we get about 0.313. So the slope of our curve is about 0.313. Now let's read the question again. They asked us to do something with this tangent line. Let's see what they asked. They said use the tangent line to approximate the value of f at 4. So that means now we're going to take this tangent line equation and substitute x equals 4 in place of x. So we get y minus 1 equals 0.313. We rounded. Technically, you know, that's approximately. 0.313 times x, which we're replacing with 4 minus pi. Okay, so let's go to our calculators now. Oh, I'm sorry, let's clear one more thing. Let's get y by itself. So we get 0.313 times the quantity 4 minus pi. I'm going to add 1 to that value. Now let's go to our calculator. And, see, we'll take this decimal, a little more accuracy, times the quantity 4 minus pi. Then we'll add 1. And see, we'll get about 1.269. So that means this function value, we don't know what the function is. The function value is approximately 1.269. We just need to determine if it's an over or underestimate. Well, the good news is we can eliminate options C, D, and E. So those are different y values. Now we need to determine if the answer is A or if the answer is B. To determine that, it would help if we knew something about the concavity of our curve around this point when x is pi. So let's discuss f prime prime of x. We can do this manually or on our calculator. Sine of 1 over x. Remember, f prime was given to us right here. So let me start our scratch work over. F prime of x is sine of 1 over x. So f prime prime of x, the second derivative, which will tell us concavity, we use the chain rule. The derivative of sine of something is cosine of something. Now times the derivative of the inside. This is going to be negative 1 over x squared. Okay, and let's evaluate this when x is pi. Let's use our calculator to make our life easy. So let's see here. Cosine 1 over x times negative 1 over x squared. Should we type it right? Yes, we did. Okay, now evaluate it at x equals pi. Oh, I forgot. Diamond, enter to get a decimal. Oops, diamond, enter to get a decimal. And we don't really care what the number is so much. We know this is negative. Negative something. All right. So if our second derivative is negative, that means our graph is concave down. our graph is concave down, whatever our tangent line is, will be an overestimate. So we can come up here and say our answer is B. Okay, that's a good thought-provoking problem. Thanks for watching the video. Good luck on the rest of your problems.